Well, hello there and welcome back, you lovely lot. Today we're going to play with spider gel. Now, I've prepped a couple of these nails already, so we've got gel polish on ready to rock and roll because it is quite a time consuming nail art, this one. I think so anyway. We don't have a very good relationship, me and spider gel, you know, it's a little bit tetchy. Anyway, I'm not going to let her win. So we're going to come in with some foil gel, that's in the lamp, and I'm going to be using this luminous Saviland orange spider gel. Going to be using this Paisley beautiful gold foil. So as soon as that comes out of the lamp, I am going to rub-a-dub-dub, give it a good wipe all over. Now, I find using a lint-free wipe the easiest. It glides smoothly over that transfer foil. There we go. Look at that. So I need to protect that, ready for when I can put the spider gel on, because if that goes wrong and I need to wipe it off, I don't want to lose that foil. So I am going to give that a very thin coat of matte top coat. Nail art regarding the, you know, gel paints, gel polish, spider gel included, goes better on a matte surface. So I'll put that in the lamp, and then what I'm going to do is I'm being really, really careful. This is the first time that I've done it with just a dotting tool because, like I said, I don't get on very well with spider gel, but I'm not going to let it beat me. So I decided to sit and have a play, and I thought I'd put my phone on, just put it on, see what I can come up with, see if it works. So I'm working really slowly. This is in real time, guys. I like that, so I'm going to pop it in the lamp. And what I'm going to do is 2 stripes. One going where the transfer foil ends, and then one just a tiny bit away from it, like that. I like that, so I'm going to pop that in the lamp. Now I get a bit clever and think, actually, you know, that wasn't too bad. So I get the gold out and I decide to play with that. Now, I should have left it at that, to be honest, in my opinion. But no, Trey decides to, you know, get the gold out because it would marry with the gold transfer foil, and do some like loops on it. But I keep picking the spider gel up and it's really thick, really, really thick. So that's why you see me going back in and coming back out, because it's such, you have to just dip the very tip in to get a really fine line. And one of these lines is too thick. I should have took it off, but I didn't. And it kind of ruined it, for me anyway. But like I said, this is my very first time having a proper play with the dotting tool and the spider gel. See that line there? It's too thick. I should have taken it off, but I didn't. Because that's why we cure it in between. We cure it if we like it. So if we do something that, you know, we're not happy with, we can go in and wipe it off with a bit of gel cleanse. Anyway, once I'm happy with that, I pop that in the lamp. Yeah, apart from that one bit, that would have been really nice. But still, like I said, I'm just playing. I'm learning how to control and use this spider gel. I've got a course coming up using it, so I thought to myself, I better, you know, have a bit of a go before I sit and do the course. I don't want to be the only one on the course who can't do it. I mean, I normally put my fingers in. It's easier. I thought, no, come on, Trey, you need to conquer it, you need to do it. So top coat that, pop it in the lamp, and there we are, that's finished. That's nail number 1. Now what I'm going to do is come in again. This is 2 coats of white, matte top coat, and I'm just going to put a couple of splodges of the foil glue on that, pop that in the lamp. This is the beautiful foil we're going to use. Get it out and just very quickly do that. Again, I'm going to protect that foil because I'm going to put the spider gel on next and do a bit of artwork next. And if I have to take it off, I do not want it to interfere with that beautiful foil gel. So matte top coat that, give it a white when it comes out the lamp. Then we're going to come in with some artisan gel paints. I've got my striper brush here from the Glitter Planet Nailmate. What I'm going to do here is just put a line coming from the top corner, and I'm going to wave that across there. Then I'm going to put some little buds on the end, so just doing some little leaves. Again, using the black artisan gel paints. Just having a slurp of my tea, guys. So what I do is do some of these leaf shapes on each side, leaving a gap in between. These are very popular design, very simple, and I actually thought it would look quite nice. Nothing too complicated, just a little bit of artwork. I think I put one more on the bottom. Then pop that in the lamp, cure it. I like that. Get it in the lamp, let's give it a cure. I'm going to be using black Nicole Diary spider gel, and I'm just going to, I can't do it with the bottom. I have to get it, the tip, quite close to the spider gel for control. And I'm going to do some nice, what would you call that? It's not quite a circle, is it? It's like a wave around it, and I do 2 or 3 of those. Once I'm happy with that, that's this nail then actually finished. It's always got the matte top coat on it, and the spider gel and the artisan gel paint can be left on top. So I could go over it with a matte top coat or a glossy one, but I decided to leave that matte. Now we're going on to the third nail. Again, 2 coats of black with a matte top coat cured. Now I'm going in with a layer of wet matte top coat. Oh, got a little bit of fuzz in there. You know, you have to wipe it over when it comes out and it's matte. You have to give it a wipe over with a lint-free wipe. Not so lint-free, are they? And I can still see little bits in there. So anyway, I get all of that out, and then we're going to go in with these beautiful iridescent stars. So I pour a few onto the palette at the side of me. They're from the Glitter Fairy. They're about 3 different sizes, so I put the bigger ones in the middle, not near the edge. Then what I'm going to do a trail across the nail, and I'm going to build up those stars and push it into that wet top coat. So I put the little ones near the edge, as you can see, and then fading out at the sides, but I put the big ones and the medium ones in the middle. When I'm happy with the placement of those, I will then pop that in the lamp and give it a full cure. I'm going to come in with silver spider gel. Now I'm going to try some lines, guys. I know, check me out. So I go up, dot, and across. Oh, okay, not too bad. Not too shabby for Tracy. So I'll do another one. I mean, it's not perfect, it's not great, but you know what, for the first time I'm like, oh, okay. And I do another one. So once I'm happy with that, I pop that in the lamp. Do I come in and do a few more? I think I do, you know. I think I get a bit carried away. Like I said, it's not perfect, not by a long shot, but I'm thinking, do you know what, a bit of practice and it'll be alright. So put that in the lamp for a full cure. Then I'm going to come in, I'm going to double top coat this because it does have those glitter pieces in. So the first one I come in with is Blue Sky top coat, which is a really thick top coat. And I'm going to hold that upside down, give it a full cure of 60 seconds. It has a tacky layer. Then I will give it a non-wipe tack-free top gloss from CJP. So that will then again make sure that when this is finished, the nail will be nice and smooth. You won't have anything protruding from that nail. If you don't have a thick top coat, you can always use base coat. You can put base coat on first, give that a cure, then put your normal top coat, and that's the finished result. That's nail 3. Right, okay, so now I'm getting a little bit cocky here, guys. Oh no, I'm going to do a flower. Yeah, a rose. So I'm going to come in with CJP's Rouge gel polish. All I'm using is gel polish. And I'm going to do one in the top corner there, and then one going off the edge just slightly. I don't want a perfect circle. I want it, well, that sort of shape. Whatever you call it, a splodge on the nail, resembling a bit of a circle. I haven't cured any of this yet. Then I'm going to go in with a green pine from Madame Glam, which is a proper grass green, and I'm going to do a couple of little leaves. Again, none of this is cured yet. It's all going to be wet. So I put a couple of leaves on there. Just leaf shapes, you know, roughly. Wipe my brush off, and then I'm coming in with a paler green, and I'm just going to put a line down the middle of each of those green pine wet gel polish, and that will give the shading inside those leaves. What it will also do is bloom, so it will spread and give a nice fade, so it will be like a lighter green in the middle and fade into the darker green of those leaves. Then I'm coming in with a Santa Red. It is from Madame Glam, and it's a pale red. And what I'm going to do is just make some swirly whirly lines inside that uncured rouge from CJP. I'm just going to trail those lines inside that wet polish, and it will bloom. You don't need to buy blooming gel. You can use top coat, base coat, or even gel polish like this. All it needs is a wet surface underneath, and any gel polish you put on top will bloom. I spent some money on blooming gel and it's rubbish. I didn't like it at all, so I don't use it now. I tend to use this sort of method. So there we have it. There's my rose. So pop that in the lamp, give it a double cure. Then what I'm going to do is come in with a detailer brush and some black artisan gel paint. And what I'm going to do is just outline the leaves. Then I give that a flash cure. When I say that I like something so I pop it in the lamp, I do mean a flash cure, which is about 10-15 seconds. Normally while I get the spider gel out and have a look and see what colour, because like I said, I'd got them all out at the side of me and I was just having a flick through and I didn't know quite what I was going to do. I'd had a look through Pinterest, see if I could see any ideas of, spider gel. And I got some. So like I said, give that a flash cure when I'm happy with that, and then I continue. So I've done the bottom leaves, now I'm going to do the top leaves. This is all in real time, guys. This is how long it takes me to mess around and outline these flowers. So yeah, I was having a look through Pinterest. I put in spider gel, and some of it's a little bit too complicated for me. I thought, oh gosh, no, I just want to have a little play. I want to do some lines and some curve lines, and let's just leave it at that, shall we? So I'm coming in on the rose, and again, just a couple of outlines just to enhance the flower and make it pop on this nail. I will do the big rose, then I will do the little rose, and then I'll pop it in the lamp, and I will give it a full cure at this stage. I'm just going to let you watch for a moment because I don't think I've shut up yet. Once that's at the lamp, we're then going to come in with some red spider gel, and we're just going to do a couple of little lines at the bottom there just to finish this nail. Now you can start adding things like little small gems and beads and things like that, but at this stage I just wanted to have a play with the spider gel. I do give that a full cure, give it a top coat, pop that in the lamp again for a full cure. Then this is nail 4 finished, near the end now guys, and that's it, that's your finished rose. So 5th and final nail, we have 2 coats of a dusky pink cured in between each coat, and then we've got a matte top coat, and I'm going to go in and do a different type of flower this time. So I'm coming in with white artisan gel paint, and I'm going to do petals going all the way around in a circle. Now one thing I have learned, although I did learn this when I did my nail technician course, I did an extra course, I paid extra and actually went on a nail art course, and one thing they did teach me there was that when you do flowers, do odd amount of petals. And seeing as I'm doing these nail art courses at the moment, they have said the same, it looks better with an odd number rather than an even. So I'm going to do 5 petals all the way around, put that in the lamp and give it a full cure. Then I'm going to come in again and I'm going to do some inner petals, but I'm going to make them more textured instead of smooth. So that comes out, that's fully cured. I'm going to go on the inside, and a bit like when you bricklay, where them 2 petals have a gap between them, that's where I'm going to put the inner petal. So I'll go round and do that, and then I'll put that in the lamp and give that a full cure. So that's fully cured and out the lamp. I'm then mixed with the white a little bit of black to make a grey, and I'm going to do some petals around the outside of this flower. Just a couple, not loads, just a few. I'm going to do that leaf shape. Not petals, I meant leaves. It's near the end now, guys, I promise. I have left it in real time so that you can see, you know, how long it takes me to do this sort of thing. If you make a mistake or you're not happy because you've got your matte top coat cured and you've got your gel cured, you can wipe it off and go in and do it again. So I have flash cured that, and then I'm going to come in with the black spider gel. And again, I'm trying lines and I'm trying something new. So instead of going right across, I'm just going to go a little bit in. So I'm going to lift it, dot it, and come back. So I do that. If I like it, get it in the lamp, flash cure it. Right, this one I found really hard. So I've got a little bit of spider gel on the end of my dotting tool, but just enough to do a line, a nice thin line. There wasn't enough on that, so I had to go back in, like wind it, get a bit on the end. Can you see me messing around with a little bit? So dot it, string it, dot it. There was enough to do another line. And I'm thinking, actually, yeah, great. I don't like the dots, so that's fine. I'll come in and do something with that in a minute. Flash cure it quick so it doesn't move. And then I'm going to come in on the edge there and just put a couple of little lines. I am loving this nail and I think I'm getting the hang of it by now. So I will fully cure that in the lamp once I'm happy with that. Then I'm going to come in with that white artisan gel paint, and I'm just going to finish it off with a little bit of decoration just to hide those little blobs that were on the end there. Personally, I didn't like it, and until I learn how to sort that out, cover it up. Cover it up, guys, just cover it up. So I will finish off this decoration like I said on these lines, and then I'll put it in the lamp for a full cure. I am going to leave this one matte as well. Then guys, that's the end of this video. I really do hope you've enjoyed this little play with me today. I think we've all learnt something together, what to do and what not to do. If you've got any questions, just give us a shout, and if I have another play, I'll make sure I get the camera out and see if we can learn something else as well. Guys, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for watching today. If you've enjoyed this video, please take a moment and hit the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. As always, there's a clip at the end to show you the finished result. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, bye.